Got the bus into work today because we're going on the town drinking for 2 people who's leaving do after work. And you know what? The bus is now, it's surprisingly not that bad. I mean, it's a school bus. There's a shitload of school kids on it. And I'm there like blogging on my laptop and then doing a little bit of programming when the creative juices stop flowing. And I'm just like squished in with a bunch of school kids. But it's not that bad. For like a stress-free way home, you just sit on a bus and you go there. It just takes twice as long. That's the only real two real downsides. It takes twice as long. And the thing I wanted to mention, £5.50 one way. I get that I'm going cross city. I get that I'm going Bristol to Bath. That isn't a short distance, but it's way cheaper for me to drive. And the problem is that you need to get, / bus companies need to stop trying to milk the customers they have for as much money as they can to run. And they need to start changing their economic model so it's cheaper to encourage more people. It shouldn't be cheaper for one person to drive to a different city. The same applies for the train. I could drive to London way cheaper than it cost me to get a train. In fact, I can drive and park there all day and still get back cheaper. That's how ludicrously expensive trains are. But you can't encourage more people. That's the problem. You can't get more and more people on the trains if it's not cheaper for them. And obviously the economics flip. So Laura's going to Nottingham some weekend soon, and it's the same price for her to take the car as it is to get the train. If there's 2 of us, obviously we're not going to get the train. We're going to go the 2 of us because we're not going to pay double just to go by thing. But yeah, so basically the economics of public transport need to be flipped so that it's cheaper nearly always. I'm trying to think of a scenario where it shouldn't be cheaper, but it should always be cheaper to get some form of public transport. Bearing in mind the limitations of you have to get it in a certain place, it only leaves at certain times, it's usually slower. All of those are downsides, and then making it more expensive is just dumb. You're stacking too many downsides. But anyway, headed to work, going for leaving drinks after, like I say, so it's gonna get messy tonight, I think. I've never been on a night out with these guys, but I've sometimes seen how drunk they can be after lunchtime drinks on a Friday, you know? So I feel like it's going to get a bit wet and wild. I thought about bringing my car so that I had a get out of jail free clause, but I haven't. My only way out is to bus into the city centre and get the train back. Laura says that the last train is 1:20, which is good because it's 1:50 now. So I've not missed the last train. I've had a lot of wine. I feel pissed. I'm gonna fucking level with you right here, boys. This is gonna be the kind of vlog where I look back on it and wonder why the fuck I'm talking so much bullshit. But we've had a really good night out. It was like 2 people were leaving, and I was talking to them a lot. And to be honest with you, they're not really people that I've always avoided the nights out with those people. With this place in general, I think because I wasn't intending to stay there long, I kind of deliberately stayed at arm's length. And I regret it. Like, I really like the tester that I work with. I disagree with a lot of the developers, but on a developer level, from a personal level, they're great. Jeez. I'm feeling the alcohol, my boy. And then the other guy was, so one of them is like the only other .NET guy at my place. And the other guy who's left on Wednesday was a PMO. And I really got on with him, but I was the kind of guy who just threw him under the bus for shit. Like, I always ended up dragging him into arguments that he didn't really need to be in. But because I kicked up a fuss about stuff, he ended up getting in the neck. And he left, so I feel a bit awkward about that, but that's life, innit? Where I used to work. Fuck you. I'm literally gonna get the last train here. But otherwise, we just had a nice, like, me and the person I sit next to, my tester friend, Charlie, are really good friends, but we can't really talk about, we agree on a lot of stuff. And because of that, we can't talk about it at work. And it was really good just fucking chewing the fat with her a little bit. And trying to like big her up. I think she struggles with self-confidence, to the sense where I don't think she values herself enough. And I'm like, look fam, if I had the money, I'd hire you. whatever that means to you. It's a bit disingenuous for me to say that because I'm not in any way, near shape or form in a position to do that, but god damn. Bath is so weird at this time of night. It's like such a... I'm really fucking drunk. I've been drinking wine all night since like 4 and I've had zero food. Just got a casual 20 minutes until my next train. But yeah, it was a really good night out. Like, you get an opportunity to be honest with people where you might not necessarily be able to be honest at work. And I like that. Whether or not, because the problem with someone like me, oh hello, I'm honest with people in scenarios like that where I might actually be doing damage, you know, to our like relationship, like a friendship, but I'm being honest, and that's all that matters to me. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is what I think. And I'm talking about things like, would I hire you? I'm like, it's a bit disingenuous for me to even contemplate this because I've got no money. I can't do that at all. It's ludicrous. But I probably would. And then you've got to try and put that into words and to like why. And that's hard. So I'm gonna sit here and wait for my... Oh God, I could just fucking go to sleep. My God. What are the odds that there's a bus at 20 to 2 in the morning between here and home? Pretty fucking slim. But I don't want to get a taxi. I feel like I want to walk home. I feel like I've got a lot of thoughts to play with. You probably can't see it, but there's like 2 fucking huge buildings being built here and here, which weren't here previously. It was just, you know, the kind of derelict land that no builder builds on for like years and years and years and years and years. That's what this was, and now it's a thing. So I had a really good night. I like got to know people more than I expected to know them. Like I say, I've always deliberately tried to stay at arm's length from people because I knew that the friendships that I make at this place aren't going to be as important as friendships I made at other places because I've been there longer. My old place, I was there for about 2 years. Friendships I made, like if people said they wanted something, I'd drop everything and do it for them, you know? And I've kind of deliberately tried to make sure that that wouldn't be the case for where I currently am. And it's not true. I may not necessarily see eye to eye. I mean, to be fair, my previous job, I hired most of them, with the exception of 2, but I hired the rest. So I know they're good. But like, there are a couple of people at this place where I feel like have a harder deal than they should have. And I feel like I could fix that for them, but I'm not, because of what I'm doing with my life. And I feel bad for that. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm talking about it. What's the chances of this bus being here, boys? Am I gonna have to get an Uber? If I have to get an Uber, I'm gonna be really fucked off. I feel like I want to walk or get the bus. I don't want to get a taxi. God damn it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, today was about recovering. Just feeling in general fragile today. We just come back from having a takeaway at Beth and Ben's, which was good fun. We had Cluedo and Articulate. What else did we do today? Literally nothing else. I did a little bit of planning work. I built up a load of stories for the next couple of things I need to work, so I'd run out of work to do, which is insane. So, struggling somewhat today. Got up, just struggling to get work done, basically. Up at like a reasonable time. We had breakfast. We've been out to a garden centre. Well, I went to have breakfast and then the bread was mouldy, so I had to skateboard to the supermarket. It's just basically as soon as it was open. Speaking of skateboards, I need to put mine on charge. And then we went to a garden centre, which was a lot further away than we thought because we put the wrong... Well, we couldn't figure out which one we wanted to go to, so we thought it was the right one. It was freaking miles away. And now we're just chilling. We're cooking dinner. We've got slow cooked Asian pulled pork It smells fucking gorgeous. Oh, I've got a bit of a headache in my left side of my head though. But otherwise today is just like a not really doing much kind of day. And it's annoying. Yeah, it's kind of always happens to me when I'm about to start something. It takes me time to pluck up the energy to start it, you know? I don't know why. I don't know why it does. I think I have finished the designs on my business card. I think I'm happy with it. Basically just waiting for the samples to arrive before putting an order in at this rate. But yeah, otherwise, oh, that's a cute dog. Otherwise, just feeling a bit like lethargic. Just being a bit like, oh, I can't be bothered. God damn it. I need to be bothered. It's not good. Got loads of time until dinner's ready. But part of you is like, oh well, dinner's going to be ready soon. In a fucking hour and a half. That's not soon. And we're calling it there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end the video as well. I don't really have anything else to add. I might as well just cut it and start a new video. Just to see if we had a thing. I didn't film it or anything. But that's the coleslaw we made. We've got a shitload of. And then this is the whole pot. Boys, this was so freaking nice. God damn it. We got it for tomorrow as well. It's going to be so good. I do feel a bit fat though. I stacked that bad boy high. Right, what is happening? Nothing much really. I'm gonna be so I didn't really do a crazy any work post me moaning about not being able to do any work. I decided to have a power break, which involves playing Xbox with Laura. So it's time to go. We've got work again tomorrow. From work perspective, I think we're all hands on deck doing testing. So that's the kind of day I'm going for tomorrow. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. We're on the final countdown though. What the final? I have less than a month left. At last, I know, right? Fuck me. Feels like a decade's passed. But yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly on the way out. We've got testing, and then I think we're going to start a new project, and then a lot more testing again. I'm going to see if I can find some time to try and train up our manual tester to do automation. I don't know how. I don't know like how to approach that, you know? To be fair, she is a lot more busy than I am. I'm like not very busy at all. So much so that I'm just helping her out. But maybe if I can help her out enough, we can free up some time to do automation, but I doubt it. I think the problem is our current project is currently very test heavy, and our next project is just basically 100% test. And I think test resources low across the business. So yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's check. Right, thanks for watching this video. I will catch you